Today we are going to do a new project called Automatic Tollgate using Arduino UNO. The required components are Arduino UNO, buzzer, servo motor and ultrasonic sensor. Now we have to open the Arduino IDE app in our PC. Remove the unwanted file and type the required code. The starting line of the code we have to write include because servo motor has different angles, so we have to use the servo motor library file, so we have included that. Then we have to define the number of pins, like ultrasonic have different pins like trig, echo, next buzzer pin, servo motor signal pin. Here we have to define servo motor as gate open at 90 degrees and gate closes at 0 degrees. Like that we have to define in the code. At the end of the defining pins we have to include that detection is about 15 centimeters. For servo we have to create an object named gate to open and close. Long duration is used for duration in a sound pulse which we give from trigger. It bounces back to echo. The duration it calculates and the distance it calculates. Void setup, it is the initial state where Arduino is used to run only at one time when power on. Here we are going to include the pin mode. Trigger pin is the output and the pin mode echo pin is the input, because from trigger pin the sound wave travels and hit the obstacle and come back to the echo. So that why we give trigger as output and echo as input. And also we are giving the buzzer pin as output. Here we are defining the created object gate as gate pin has to attach at the which pin number we are going to define in the Arduino. Here gate write means the Arduino language write is the output. Gate C means it closes. Serial begin is the output seen at the serial monitor, which having the standard baud rate like 9600 115200, like that. Here the code runs continuously in loop, so that we given wide loop. At the starting we are giving the pulse as trigger 1 second low. After that it has to send, like we are giving in square wave. Pulse is the input to echo, so we have taken that pulse in echo high. Distance formula duration into 0.034 by 2. 0.034 is the speed of the light and 2 is given as the signal travels and bounce back, so we taken 2. Duration is how much time it takes to receive the bounce back signal to echo from trigger pin. Here there are, I noticed now, in place of comma I wrote, after the complete setup of signals and pins we have to write the absolute code, which is if the distance is greater than 0 and less than or equal to 15 centimeters, the buzzer and gate has to open and the buzzer has to sound. After 3 seconds the gate has to close and the buzzer has to off. Like that we are writing the code. After the gate closes, after 1 second it has to run again in loop. Now we compile it.